Hey, what's up YouTube? Jake here, and today I'm going to be doing a video that I've recorded probably 5 times now. I seriously cannot get it every single take. I do all my videos off the top of my head. I don't really use a script or anything like that, so that's probably the main issue. But today I planned on making a video comparing buying a PC and building it. And I'm just going to make it super simple and pretty short. I'm going to put it into 3 categories. It's going to be performance, customer support, and customer service, and then the value for everything that you get. So performance. And I'm going to start off by saying that building a PC would easily give you the best performance. Now, I don't mean that you could build a PC for $700 and it'll beat out a PC that's $1,200 from Alienware. Obviously, there's going to be a big difference between that. I mean, 2 PCs the same price from the same, one build, one buy, and building your own PC would generally almost always beat out buying one. And I'm not biased here. I'm being completely honest. This is just from what I know. You have uncompromised performance when you buy parts from Intel, EVGA, AMD, anything like that. You have uncompromised performance. They build these things for you to use at your full maximum capability. And then there's companies like Dell and HP where they will take a CPU and maybe they'll underclock it just to make it cooler and fit in a smaller case, which is totally alright for them. But if you really want the most performance for your money, getting a PC pre-built would not be the best option. There's certain very limited cases where you really wouldn't need to build a PC because you'd get parts and Windows installed all together in a PC from Dell, but I would almost always recommend to somebody building PC before you buy one if you want the maximum performance. Next, customer service. Now, easily buying a PC would win because you have a warranty on the entire computer. Now, I have warranty on my parts here in my own custom build, but of course, if something breaks in that, it's only covered by one part. So, my graphics card has a warranty. Only my graphics card has a warranty for its own, Each part has an individual warranty, things can run out, and it could create a lot of issues. Another big thing is that when you buy a PC, I could call up Dell and say I have a problem with Chrome. I could ask them if there's some way they could troubleshoot it for me. It's pretty simple. You have full customer support when you buy from somebody. And this does include also, from what I know, places like Digital Storm and Main Gear, in which it's companies that take all off-the-shelf parts, assemble it for you, install Windows, and then they put a warranty on the entire computer. And that solves a lot. And that's a very nice middle ground, but I'm going to go over that in a separate video, which I will probably be filming tonight if I don't screw up 400 times. So, if you want to make sure that your PC doesn't break, it's very unlikely that things would go wrong in these. There's some parts where you'd have to return it, I understand that. It's unlikely, but if you really want to be sure that when you're buying a system, it's already pre-assembled, it has Windows installed, and you have full customer support, then yes, I would go ahead and buy a PC before I build one any day. Lastly, and I know I said this is going to be really quick, I'm not going super in depth. If you want my own opinion, personally, you could just write me in the comments below, but I digress. Lastly is the value and the price for these parts. And this is kind of a mix-up between the two, but I'm going to give it to building a PC. And this is because I've seen cases where I have a pretty powerful PC, so I will go on to somewhere like Digital Storm, Dell, Alienware, and Main Gear, and I will look up my parts specifically and what they would have charged me to assemble this system, install Windows, and be done. And sometimes it's over $800 more than what I paid. Now that should show you that I paid quite a bit for my own system. You don't need to pay this much to build a really high-powered gaming PC. I ended up paying close to $1,400 alone, and in total, probably closer to $2,000 on my entire setup. Again, you don't need to spend that much, but that's just what I chose to do. But, there's times where I try to customize a PC with this exact same specs and they charge way more than what I paid. There's other times where you get a pretty good deal. They have Windows installed, the whole system's pre-assembled for you, and you got customer support, and it's only maybe $100 or $200 more than what you would have paid alone for all the parts, including the operating system separately. So, why I chose building over buying is kind of for one specific reason. It's because there's ways you could save money. So, like I said, there's times where it's the exact same. You pay almost the same price, and you have to factor in, building it and assembling it for you. They got to charge for that, and shipping it, and installing Windows, and buying Windows too. So, the way that I chose building over buying is that when it comes to building a PC, it's not that difficult anymore. It used to be quite a bit more difficult, but nowadays it's so easy. There's websites like PC Part Picker where it just makes sure that all your components work together. So there's no worries about things not even working together. So you could save almost $200 and $300 just by going on YouTube and looking up a couple tutorials. I'd like to make a tutorial series on my own, show it off to you guys, make it really simple, but I'll save that for later. It's so easy to just go on YouTube, look up a couple tutorials, and be done. And you could save quite a bit of money for that. Almost $300. Use that $300 to buy a really nice monitor, maybe a keyboard, mouse, anything you really want. You could save quite a bit of money. Put it aside and maybe even get some extra upgrades. With the money you save, say you have a $1,500 budget and you end up only paying $1,200, go buy some extra components. Get some more RAM for yourself. Get an SSD. That's completely up to you. So in the end, I would have to say overall, I would rather build a PC than buy one. But that is my opinion. I can't decide for you, but I would personally build over buy. And I know it's a little bit stressful for some people. Some people just are very afraid that they're going to break something. But PC building has become so simple recently that you don't really need to worry about that much. You kind of just stick everything together. Every cable has an appropriate slot on the motherboard, on the, from the front panel, cases. Everything's customized now. And it's really, really simple to do, and I really suggest that people start building PCs. And another really big part about it is kind of cool. Having somebody come into your room, come into your office, and look at that system, and you get to tell them you built that. I mean, you didn't build the individual components, but still, saying you got to build that system, that's pretty cool in my opinion. You get to customize it too. I mean, I have a big window on that. I could add lights and stuff in the future. In the end, I would have to say, build a PC if you're debating between building and buying. It's super simple now. You get awesome performance. You get it at a pretty good price, and it's just a really fun experience. So yeah, that's my video. That's my opinion on that. Not my video, but that's my opinion on that. Please like, comment, favorite, just leave a suggestion. Anything you want. Please go ahead, leave it down in the comments below. Ask me your own, if you want an opinion based on what you tell me, I can give you that. Just my own 2 cents. And yeah, so I have a couple videos coming up. I do plan to do a couple unboxings, a couple review videos of some things I have on my desk here. K95 keyboard, and the M65, not M95, M65 mouse. And I have a pretty cool monitor. It's a 27-inch Dell. It's kind of generic. I don't really see a reason to do a video on that. But yeah, I'd like to do some videos on my own system, teaching you guys how to do that. A couple unboxings in the future, just giving a hint of that. And I do plan a couple of giveaways, so stay subscribed for that. So yeah, I've been Jake, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.